is lazy, still my heart is lazy. If the word kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
What's good, everybody? It's Daux Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about sliding knockdowns, hard knockdowns, and soft knockdowns, and why are they so important. Also, we're going to be going over setups, and before we get into this video, I'd like to make a couple of announcements. I will be putting the sources of where I found this tech, and these are pretty small YouTubers that made Android 21 that I found, and they have some pretty interesting tech. And we'll also be talking about snap vanish setups as well, and safe jumps, because people say she doesn't have them, but yeah, she does. Matter of fact, she has one of the best safe jumps, and yeah. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave a comment or any criticism you have of things I may or may not have missed. Alrighty, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so to start this video off, let's get into the most important thing about the hard knockdowns, which is not the sliding, not that one, the soft knockdown. So, as we discussed in previous videos, the pros and cons of Android 21, she has no access to a hard or sliding knockdown outside of level 3 or snap. What I mean by snap, it's basically, you know, good old Dragon Rush. Always calls for sliding knockdown, universal option. Now, here's the thing. Depending on the knockdown state your opponent's in, they have a select few options. In soft knockdown, it's the most advantageous position an opponent can be in, because basically, when I'm hitting the opponent, and I go for the, whoops, if I go for the dunk here, he recovers instantly. Now, this is pretty bad, because not only did I lose all of my pressure, Broly has plenty of options. He can up tech, down tech, he can tech in place, he can delay his tech, he can wake up reflect. The only thing he's not allowed to do is wake up super. That's the only thing he's not allowed to do. He can wake up DP, you know, he has a lot of options. Now, let's look at somebody like Goku. So now we're going to talk about the sliding knockdowns, and this is important, you'll understand why. So the sliding knockdown, your opponent options are very much limited. So let me go ahead and tell you your opponent's recovery options. So, where is it? So, when your opponent is on the ground, he has two options after sliding knockdown. He can tech back, he can tech up, or he can tech in place. Whichever option he chooses, it is very limited, because your opponent realistically only has three options. They can wake up reflect, they can wake up level 3. So sorry, there's three options. They can wake up level 3, they can wake up reflect. Oh, there's actually more than that. Okay, so there's 4 options. Level 3, reflect, they tech in place, tech backwards. Now, this is really good for me, because basically I can set up a meaty. Most people like to wake up with a back spring. Here, let me go ahead and show you. I'm gonna have Broly set to tech back, and we're gonna show you how to catch the back recovery. If I can just set this up here. Alright guys, so I have Bardock set to do some pressure, and he's gonna put me in the sliding knockdown state, and I'm gonna show you all the options I have. The first option I can do down tech. He'll miss completely. Okay, so that's the thing. They can down tech. Why is this so important? Alright, let's try it again. I'm gonna try back tick. See what happens. Oh no, he caught my back tick. What do I do? So, alright. We're gonna try to up tick. Oh, he missed. Okay. Now we're gonna try to wake up the flex. Oh, that works too. So why is this important? Because we're gonna cover all these options. Now let's talk about the hard knockdown before we get into that. So I'm gonna make another recording here. I'm gonna have Bardock just do a level 3. Hopefully I can do this right on the first try. Oh, messed it up. Alright. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. But I don't know the meaty with Bardock, so I have to switch to 21 because she's my most familiar character. Alright, so we're gonna have 21 level 3 us here, and we're gonna see what options we have on hard knockdown. And I have her set to do a meaty right afterwards. And what a meaty is like I said before, it basically hits you as soon as you recover. So basically if you do anything but block, you get hit. Also, if you're not blocking correctly too, because there are meaty lows. Some characters can do it, some characters can't. But let's get into it.
I wonder what you taste like.
Now, I'm going to try to mash. I'm going to try to mash reflect. Oh no, what happened? I blocked. Well, you can't reflect this because it's a meaty. It catches you before reflect comes out. Even though reflect starts on frame 1, your character hasn't had enough time to recover yet. And reflecting requires you to input back in 2S. Not 2S, back in 5S. You're not going to be able to input that in time because your character doesn't have any time to do the animation. So, what do? Well, we can't reflect.
I'm sorry?
Well, let's try mashing. Oh no, I got hit. Oh man. So basically, hard knockdown is the most powerful option in the game. You have to take the mix. If your opponent knows how to do meaties, and you're gonna try to wake up with buttons, the same thing. So, Docs, what if I have a DP? What if I just try to DP her? Oh well, let's go ahead and get into that. And also, why you shouldn't level 3, because if you level 3, you die. Let me go ahead and give you an example. Let's see what happens. And this is the same thing with wake up level 3 too. This is a safe jump, if I did it right. So let's set it to play.
I wonder what you taste like.
So I'm gonna wake up mash DP. Oh no, I got hit. I didn't mash it. Also, another thing, if you mistime your input or you get it wrong, you die. Let's try that again. I'm gonna try to DP.
I wonder what you taste like.
So how does it feel?
Uh-oh. It got blocked. And you're probably like, well, Cooler got out of the corner. Yeah, but look at the range. Remember how 21 has the tail? I'm gonna chase you down and get you on recovery because Cooler, look at that. He's negative 44. I'm gonna catch him with a good old 2M and he dies, you know. Now, you're probably thinking like, what if I wake up level 3 with Cooler? Well, actually, I don't know that interaction. Let's see what happens. Because Cooler's level 3 is a counter, so let's see if this actually works because I think it's, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna try to wake up level 3. Oh, not that. Yes, oh, I'm an idiot. You hurt, you saw nothing. Shh, you saw nothing. Let's see that again.
I'm sorry?
Let's see what happens when we wake up level 3 with Cooler. Ah, okay, Cooler gets that safety. He's safe from the meaty. Okay, so Cooler has a way out. Well, what about Janinba? We'll see, cause that's interesting. I actually might play cooler because of
I
that.
wonder what you take.
Okay, finally did it after all these years. It's so weird to wake up level 3. So basically that's what happens. And you die. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way. So in conclusions, now that you're aware of these defensive options, let's go ahead and get into the setup portion of the video. Also, if you do enjoy this, please leave a like or comment, or if I missed something or I said something out of context, so basically, you know, I'm not perfect, you know, I might get stuff wrong, you know, I'm listening, you know, and I work pretty hard on these videos. I appreciate the feedback. And also, if I have to go to work, and I'll have this video probably uploaded tonight. You know, that's usually when I get home at midnight. Sucks. I need sleep, guys. But anyways, let's get into the setups. Alrighty, guys. Now we're into the setup portion of the video. Man, this video took a while, bro. It's been 2 days without uploading. I worked really hard at editing this down to a digestible time frame, because I'm trying not to make it more than 25-ish minutes, but here's a lot to talk about. And in the last video section in the future, we're going to be talking about optimal Android 21 combos. But anyways, we're going to be giving shout outs to, you know, where I found this tech from, you know, the research I've been doing. The whole reason of me doing this is to basically, you know, help everybody out, you know, help get these channels, you know, the recognition they deserve. You know, this guy only has 8 subscribers, you know, but I think he deserves more than that, bro. Like, the fact that he labbed this for so long. This was posted last month, October 12th. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Kylie Mori. Alright, thanks for the Android 21 mix-up options after the 214 ender. If you don't know what the 214 ender is, it's basically the dump. And this is very important because, as we discussed earlier, Android 21 doesn't have any access to sliding or hard knockdown outside of level 3. And this is very detrimental to us because we have no mix-up options. Well, until now. So thank you, Kylie Mori. We'll be giving a shout out. Also, I'm gonna leave a link to your channel. You guys go check him out. He has awesome tech. I found this by accident when I was looking up Android 21 setups for Okizeme. So if you don't know what Okizeme is, it's basically when you knock your opponent down and applying pressure as soon as they wake up. That's Okizeme. Or some people call it vortex, but that's a dumb way to think about it. There's a way to escape that pressure, obviously. And DBZ, once you get good at defense, there's plenty of options for you. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the first method, which is the 2H method, my personal favorite. By the way, if you don't know, Android 21 2H and 5H is a TOD starter. One of her best TOD starters, by the way. If you get hit by a raw 2H and she sparks, you basically die, depending on what you got punished for. Especially when you're in the corner. But that's for a later video. And probably my last one for this series until I think about some more stuff. So let's go ahead and start what the JH method does. So basically, the jump H. So this is catching the opponent as soon as they recover. Now I'm going to have coolers set to block first only, so you'll know that this is tight. And switch, we're going to have it yes. Alright. So it catches up tech, back tech, and forward tech. It loses to down tech and 2H and defensible reversals, such as DP and level 3s. Works against down tech, block, and may catch down tech and reflect depending on the assist. Oh, it works with most assists. It has tight block strings. Can't guard, cancel, or reflect during this mix-up. Beats vanish or buttons and refreshes your assist. And this is very important. Could actually have my assist cooldown to normal already. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this method. I'm going to do a 2-1-4 ender, and let's see what happens. And we're going to have cooler. Let's see. We're going to have him try to tech out. We're going to have him tech. We're going to have him tech forward and out of the corner. So up and forward. Yeah, we're going to have him tech out of the corner. Okay, so let's try it.
Disappointing.
Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Is that all?
Okay, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. I need him to tech. Okay, let's have him. There's a better way to do it. Let's have him guard all, but we're gonna have him standing. Switch. No. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna have him block everything overhead, so. Okay, he got out, so this is what happens when people take up forward. So this covers all options except for tech into nothing and reversals, obviously. So let's try that again. Alright, it worked. So what that did is it pushed him back, and now he's back in the blender. Now I didn't call it a Goku assist because obviously I haven't practiced the setup, but that's pretty neat. It catches all those options. Let's go into the next setup by the same person, Kali Mori. I'm gonna be doing these videos, you know, because I believe. Alright, method number 2, the 6M. The 6M is probably my favorite one. It catches up tech, back tech, forward, and down tech. Allows for a fuzzy mix up and on forward or block tech. So if somebody tries to forward tech and use 6M, they have to go to the ground standing. And this is awesome because Android 21 does have a fuzzy setup that I found. And it's pretty darn good. It loses to no tech. So basically, invincible reversals, and if people decide not to tech. So yeah. It works with most assists, but it's hard to convert without assist, which makes sense. To have a good vertical hitbox. Well, I have GT Goku, so I don't have to worry about that. It does less damage than the 2H setup, which is true because 2H is one of her best damaging starters. If the 6M hits, there is no mix or down tech. Oh, if the 6M hits, it does less damage. That kind of sucks. So there's no mix on down tech. It beats Vanish her buttons and refreshes assist. Okay, so let's try it. We have Cooler Steel set the block here. Oh, always missed that up.
Disappointing.
Ooh, yo, that's my favorite one. We gotta see that again, yo. I'm gonna use that. Holy crap! What? It's like keep people from leaving corner. Hold on, did it wrong. I got a 6M first because it catches their wake up. It's the perfect trap. Oh. Alright guys, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Alright, we're gonna go to method number 3. This is why GT Goku is good. I'm gonna show you some pretty cheeky stuff you can do with GT Goku. If you don't have him on your team, please try him. Try him. I know people are probably against playing top tier characters, but you know, I didn't even know GT Goku was a top tier character when I first started out. I just like playing GT Goku. I like the GT series, and apparently he's, you know, he's pretty good. I have Super Saiyan Goku because he's easy to use. He's a good anchor and, you know, protagonist power, you know. Get that top tier energy. So method number 3, it catches all tech options, including no tech, and this is a riskier one. It allows for mix up on down tech, can convert it to combos off of Vanish or Assist, avoids most reversals but loses to aerial level 3s, loses to preemptive super dash, and refreshes assist. This also may lose to reflect if it's not meaty enough. So basically the 2S is this move right here. And this move is pretty good. People say this is a terrible key blast, but you guys are farther from the truth. Look how much this covers. It shoots out 3 and it covers a good arc. And also, if you don't notice, it makes Android 21 pretty nasty. She can actually dash cancel off to this because she is considered airborne. Okay, you're probably like, it doesn't look like much, but from this distance, watch. That's a fuzzy setup. Just a little thing in case you didn't know, because I use this sometimes. Use at your leisure though, because obviously they can super dash and reflect, but you know, it's pretty gimmicky. Alright, so we're gonna try this. We're gonna knock them down again. Oh, messed up. Don't worry guys, I'm not perfect, you know. Oh, I have to do it right away. Okay. Gotta call the assist later. Oh, it makes it to where you meet them. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I see. And you're gonna catch him before. Alright, that's pretty dope. Okay. And the 2H is probably my favorite one. It beats text into a button. So if somebody likes to mash just 2H, it's your best starter. If they get hit, they die. And it can catch opponents by surprise. Pretty much a guaranteed kill if it connects. Yeah, this guy knows. The tail is the life. My girl hips do not lie. The booty is the truth. It is the truth. Alright, this is the final message he has. So, and he has a good explanation in his description. I advise you look at this, bro, because it is. I would have never thought about this on my own. When I was working on the setup of Android 21, I was thinking of snap loops, and we'll talk about that later. So, message number 4, the final message, and that's the one I was just talking about. If blocked by an aerial opponent, you are plus, which is obvious because anything your opponent blocks in air, you are plus. Do the 214L, so the light version of the dunk, will send them back to the ground, and you are plus, if fast enough. It doesn't provide any sort of mix-up other than as different to press buttons. Refreshes assist. So basically, this is punishing people for pressing buttons on wake up, and I might use this more than I think. So basically, let's go ahead and get into it. 2H? Uh-oh. What? Oh, okay. So it's specifically only for buttons. Does not beat up tech. Alright, good to know. So somebody likes to mash. Boom. That same string we already talked about. Well, what if they wake up reflect? Yeah. If you read it, they die. You know. You gotta adapt. So, the conclusion for this guy, you know, thank you, Callie Moore. If I'm saying your name right, I'm sorry if I butchered it. All of these threats combined make it difficult to challenge the J2H mix-up, simply because she offers a lot to look out for. Also, if your opponent has too much hit stun decay, they will be able to take out of your corner before you can catch them. As long as you don't call any assists or use command throw into 214 Ender, you'll have enough time to do these setups. Oh, that's the kind of downside, because you won't be able to use the grabs. So when I do my B&B, I use the grabs. I gotta figure that out. I'll figure out a setup for that. There has to be one that's pretty alright. But alrighty, on to the next one. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna get into some setups that I made up on my own. So these are the Daux classics. That's what I'm gonna call them. So remember how we said Android 21 Lite is pretty bad and we don't want to use it? Well, this works out perfectly for tall characters like Cooler. See that double overhead? That's a fuzzy. And if you want 3 of them, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, since her jab goes up so high, her air jab, it's actually perfect for this setup. So we're gonna want to get into it. So I have Cooler. I'm gonna have Cooler set to guard first only. We're gonna snap him and see what happens. So this is the 6M version.
Are you pay for that?
Oh, we caught him. Now if you have trouble timing this, here's what you can do. 5L, 6M. Oops, messed it up. Okay. So if you have trouble timing this, as soon as you snap him, backdash 6M. But this is perfect timing. As soon as you snap them 6M, you have to time this right. So what I do is I like to wait about 1 second. Ah. And if they press a button, they get hit. If they do get hit by the 6M, most people are going to tech immediately. What you want to do is, if they up tech. If they don't, well, or you can do it like this. Oh, if I can do it right. There, so they have no chance to escape a call assist. And here's another way to do it. Yep. And by the way, if they press anything, they die. So that's another good setup you can do with her. But here's my favorite one, probably the most hilarious one to do. This takes a lot of timing, but once you get it, you're gonna make people terrified. This beats literally almost all the options. They cannot jump out of this. The other ones you can't jump out of either, but if you try to jump out of, if you get clipped, you die, so yeah. Backdash, command grab. I saw H&P trying to do this, but he was doing the setup wrong, and I was just screaming. If you're trying to do it like this, you're too close, and you'll put yourself in a corner. That's really bad. You don't want to do it like that. So whenever you snap them, backdash, wait a second, grab. They literally can't do anything. The only way out of this setup is to level 3 or DP. You know, it's a free guaranteed setup, and as soon as you end up with the 2-1-4 ender, you have just enough blocks done to work with to call your assist and reset them again. So that's a little setup that I made. Also, she has a generic, you know, 5L, it's air dash. Oh, missed up. Backdash. Backdash, it's the dash. You gotta practice your dashes. You gotta be really good at your dashings. You know, that's how you apply pressure after snaps. So now that we're in this, we're going to go on to the next portion. So we're going to talk about her universal fuzzy setup, and this will be the last setup because there's so many setups she can do. It'll take forever for me to go over all this, but you know, this is more than enough for you to work with, you know, experiment. You know, those are the setups I made. Now let's get into the fuzzy setup because here's where I got the idea from. So we're going to be going over, hopefully I'm saying this right, we're going to go over Grave. You know, he has 14 subscribers, it's a pretty small channel. He plays Android 21, and this is a pretty interesting setup that he's made. Unfortunately, he's Spanish, so I don't understand what the description is. And apparently they nerfed her JH because it was a really good setup. But you already know what people do. They find another way to do their setup. The exact same thing with Bardock, you know. He can still do 50-50s, you know, even though they nerfed her. But, yeah. So basically, on their incoming... Whoops, just jumps. Whoa! That is an insane fuzzy. So basically, after you snap them, neutral jump. That is a scary... Oh. You dirty son of a gun. I never thought about this. Oh. You want to know the interesting thing about this setup? Watch this. You want to know why GT Goku is so top tier? Let me show you another setup. Now, I'm kind of scared to show people this because there's a benefit to having GT Goku with. Oh, did it too early. You gotta time this really well. What I like to do is I like the 5L. Alrighty guys, here's another dirty setup that I literally just made, and I'm scared to show this off because this is universal. As long as your character has a smash property on their wall move. Watch this. Now that's the fuzzy from Grave. Now let me show you this. You can steal corner. Now I want you to see that again. You can steal corner because the way the smash property works. See how it's sending them forward? Hold on. Now use that at your leisure. Thank you guys so much for watching, and it's been a crazy ride. It took me 2 days to finish this video, man. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I just want to play the game, but we're gonna get into the optimal combos, and then, you know, I can say this guide is pretty good. You'll have everything you need to, you know, take this girl to new heights. We're gonna be showing TOD spark combos, a key blast loop that I made, yeah, it's gonna be really fun, guys. I appreciate the support. P, if you're watching this, yeah, thank you for mentioning me. Good on you, man. You know, I noticed that you're getting more subscribers. You know, it's really good. And I want to thank the guys for the tech that they showed out. You know, Grave, and I forgot the other person's name. I'm gonna have them up here. All right, this is Daux Gaming, and signing out. Peace.